So, David, Madgy, I'm just going to ask this. No harm, no foul, remember, that's the soulless being rule, is that they're just going to dissolve, no harm, no foul. They don't experience pain, I guess, the way we do. Um, why did you come back after we didn't exit on 12/21, 2019, and say there was no war against humanity when you had vividly described the war against humanity? Or are you limiting humanity to what you all call soulless beings, NPCs, or I call them voids now because I'm experiencing it's ridiculous. NPC, I'm not playing the game, so I do not choose to use that term. Soulless beings is too long, and void is more accurate and descriptive. It's more descriptive and accurate of what I'm experiencing. But it just didn't make sense. It's like it's obvious you changed consciousness or you lost consciousness, and it's not criticism. It's information, and as apparently what it'd be. What me and me, I'd say the divine feminine. You're all about the divine feminine, and you don't care about money. I mean, like you don't. Money doesn't bother you. You came in arrogantly trying to cancel me out. You know, you started displaying a trite, petty, it's a smirky, arrogant personality I saw out of you. You, not as much as all, I don't know, maybe, you. Yeah, you was pretty bad in you. You, Ogtellas, and the guy, the Mark, who tried to handle me, gave too many people neck shots of meth, not just shots. But he was too quick to give a neck shot because he was a phlebotomist, and I didn't realize it. So now he seems like going on the as long as you agree clause, you know, but whether meth is harmful, or even neutral. It's like, my sister's a nerd practitioner. She told me how easy that's very dangerous. You could very easily be paralyzed. That alone. Maybe he didn't know this, but you start giving shots in the jugular. Like you need to fully research how dangerous that is. I would say. So, so if something's whether it's walking homophobe or hijack soul fragments. I mean, I've run into someone. So is this divine feminine was asking me about she'd forgotten about the vices piscis. She's been drawing a long time, since a child or since her teens. And I reminded you said it was the soul and the oversoul. Was the oversoul what this man's referring to as a hijacked soul fragments? And hijacked soul fragments is not a war against somebody. That's what I'm trying to say. This is definitely reality. I know it's called drilling. I had a thought, felt it penetrate my skull. It was definitely the left hemisphere. Looked up later, that'd be about right where the language center is, because my right hemisphere wouldn't recognize it. The thought was so absurd, I guess that's why I felt it. I've never felt one. I didn't know the concept of drilling. It took me forever to remember to report that to the little group I'm in. Not little group. Little. And I give you too much information already, so I'm not picking on you. She thinks your heart was broken. Still, that don't explain why you took your videos off and didn't let because what she agreed was that made no sense why you didn't let the group talk after that massive disappointment. People waiting on, almost risking their lives because I'll just take another nut shot. I'm leaving here a couple months anyways. Next shot, fuck yeah, I'll take a next shot. Hell, I already got fucking 4 more days before we're out of here. Give me next shot. But no harm. I mean, oh, goddamn, what's the matter? I'm leaving in a few days. Get out of here. I mean, you're saying that was the problem with that. And how come December 1st I woke up knowing, not in words, I just woke up knowing, oh, we're not leaving. I ain't saying something didn't happen, but to, be glib about it, not come in and beg forgiveness, not saying, hey, obviously I'm not a trustable source of information, so you better filter this. It was your clause. Yeah, you did say at one point, take what resonates with you, what don't leave behind. Well, as I was warned, we're not leaving, you got increasingly arrogant about the certainty of us leaving. That's all I'm saying. I don't attack you. I don't like. She thinks I have a beef with you. No, just I have a blood over 10 over money, which was the whole concept was enticed by you. I mean, I didn't know the concept until I met you, and it's like I do one, and you pop up after 2019 didn't happen, and like, hey, money's cool. I like it. I like it. Me and the Divine Feminine, we're down with all that slavery, and you just sit at a keyboard, the AC, and you type up some goddamn integers together, ones, zeros, and goddamn you control people. I'm down with that. That's incongruence. That's what we're tired of. We try to. That's why we're isolated, and I could hardly fit in a team 5 member group because of distrust, mainly from the gurus, not the living souls so much. But when the people that tried to control me required way too much decoding, way too much decoding. And when I noticed that in what claims to be a living soul, it cannot be ignored. When you could just easily say exactly what you mean quicker and help someone out, you know, and you just refuse to. Not talking about you on this, and you just refuse to. All those who do that know who you are, and you just refuse to just say what you need to say, and you want to be glib and entertaining, and for what reason that's you want to entertain instead of inform, which requires decoding from those dying on the side of the road. We're not going to ignore that. So, what is this? You got the humanity clause, or the voids that I stopped identifying as human after COVID, and I saw empty the shelves, resources, elderly. You know what I'm saying? That's when I stopped identifying as human. Don't care what they am. I'm not that. I'm not those. So what is the reason you said there's no war against humanity when it's just been revealed? And this drilling shot, that drilling in the brain, it didn't feel like, it was just penetrating. I mean, I felt it going in and didn't even know if it got in there, but the thought got in there. It ain't voices. That's what I'm trying, this guy, no, it ain't voices. Voices only came with meth and in glass, like windows. Voices only came with meth, and usually it'd be combined with a little exhaustion. I mean, not sleeping. And I heard that is a reality too. But and a personality that followed me from different hundreds and 70s miles around and stuff like that. And I still don't know this person, but one I knew. One was the female trying to handle me, siphoning me, whatever. It was the Mark's counterpart, I guess. I don't know. I know who she was mimicking and found out. Down to clothes designing. So one time I got a thought in my mind only. No reason to tell nobody. It's about someone I hadn't seen in 25 years at least. And he said something about himself that would apply to me as well. And not something you say every day, I'll just say. And next time I go to YouTube, there is your face looking just as much like him as possible with short hair. And you haven't seen you with short hair. You haven't had short hair, and you haven't looked with short hair forever, and haven't seen you on YouTube before or since then with short hair. And the thing is that the short hair is what was what revealed something. The short hair, out of nowhere. I think I still subscribed to you back then, and I didn't go searching for it. It was like they're waiting on me. And there was you with a suggested video by David Madgy, because I was watching you often still back then. Even after 2019, I was giving you every chance I could. And you were there with short hair, and you're never there with short hair. And haven't seen you since, and I was still subscribed to you after that when I saw it with short hair. I mean, no. See how that works? You were still, I'm not talking, I haven't seen you since. I was still subscribed a while after that, and I didn't see you again with short hair. But the point of the short hair is it was a picture that made you look so much like that guy. It was ridiculous. You looked almost exactly like that guy. Exactly. And it was something that was said to me 25 to 30 years ago. And it was like that same day or something, like I was thinking about it where I was at. And it was very soon after the thought that next time I come on YouTube, there you were looking just like that dude. And you've never looked anything like him before. That's what was odd. And I'm just wondering how this works. But we cannot do no war against these creatures. That's no. It's operating in the outside the visible light spectrum. So that's nefarious by by its very nature. So that's an impossibility, Dave Madgy. I'm giving you a chance to update that and retrieve